All the theme parks around the country are getting prepped up for the fall, and Silver Dollar Cities starts this week.
So stick with us until the end of the video to find out one of our favorite things to do at Silver City during the fall time.
Hey guys, we wanted to stop and interrupt this video and let you guys know that it is sponsored by Expedia.com.
Expedia has some great customer service where when we're checking in, we have a peace of mind. It also has a wonderful rewards program where we get big discounts on hotels that we normally wouldn't stay at.
Definitely. So guys, if you were trying to find a place to stay, hit the link in the description box below. It really helps us out as we are Expedia affiliates, and that way you can have your stay with our help today. So with that, let's get back to the video. Hey guys, welcome back to BA Adventures, and like we said at the beginning, we are getting ready to discuss everything that Silver Dollar City has to offer during the Fall Festival, and like we said, stick around to the end of the video to find out what our favorite thing is to do. So, like I said, all the theme parks around the country are getting ready for the Fall Festival, and that means that pumpkins are all over the place. And
pumpkins in the city.
Festivals are happening. Well, that's Silver Dollar City. I'm just talking about the other
I'm just
theme
excited
parks.
about Silver Cities.
So, anyway, we wanted to give a video to you guys for you to know what to expect to happen at Silver Dollar City and what to expect when you go this fall. So, anyway, so let's start out with what are the dates for their fall harvest.
So it is going to be September 13th through October 26th. One thing to know about Silver Dollar City and the pumpkins in the city is basically it is a family event. It is not scary. It's nothing that families can't go to and enjoy.
Yeah, it's nothing like a scary like Halloween Horror Nights or Fright Fest or anything like that. So that is something that Silver Dollar City does offer, and like I believe children are allowed to wear costumes if they want to. I don't think there's any like dress code on that sort of.
I would just say nothing gory, nothing weapons or anything.
Nothing like gory or weapons or anything like that for obvious reasons. So, also when you walk in, you're gonna see pumpkins everywhere.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy!
There are pumpkins all over the place at Silver Dollar City during their fall harvest, which is why they also call it Pumpkins in the City as well, all over the place. You're going to see a pumpkin tree all the way down to like a house made out of pumpkins, which is wild.
Cats, spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Bats.
They have so many jack-o'-lanterns and decor all over the place. It's absolutely like, it's actually kind of pretty, honestly.
It really is.
And like, I don't know, like, whenever we stayed at the campground one time when we were walking by in the dark, we could see all the lights all the way like on the other side. It was actually kind of pretty really far away. We couldn't get a good photo of it, unfortunately, because we don't have a strong enough lens for that.
We were pretty far away, but you could
we were pretty far away, but if we had a really good lens, like it would take it. So another thing that they with the decor and everything throughout the park, they even have the Garden of the Giants.
That's so cool. So these are real pumpkins that they have taken out of real locations, and they will tell you the size, the name of the pumpkins.
Yeah, they all
where
have
they come from. It's just incredible.
And they're massive.
Yeah.
They're like thousands of pounds, some of them.
Giants, right?
Yeah, Garden of the Giants. And that is located where?
In Wilson's Farm. So it's kind of by the barn swing there.
Last year it was located right outside the barn swing. I'm assuming that's where it'll go back.
Yep.
So, actually, I think it was there the last 2 years. Is that correct? Yep. Yeah. So it was located there the last 2 years. So that's where that's going to probably be again. I don't know if they'll move it. They might. But if not, if they don't move it, that's where it's going to be. So if you want to see some massive pumpkins, that's where you should go.
Yeah.
So, also really near Wilson's Farm, they offer some great shows and activities during this time. So something else to expect, and don't miss this because this is actually kind of really cool. Like I was kind of impressed by it all when we went, and that's the Chuckwagon cooking.
Yeah, it's actually really cool because you get to learn about the history of Chuckwagons, how they prepared their food on the trails, and then you even get
just out on the range. Yeah, like on the ranches and stuff.
And then the coolest part of it is you get a sample of it.
Yeah, you get to sample some of it, which is actually really neat. The coffee was a little
Bitter. For my
but,
likings.
but it wasn't terrible. So, but it's really neat to hear all of that stuff and to find out that they actually do competitions for that, and they
Yeah.
still make Chuckwagons today in some places. So
And they'll tell you all kinds of like history behind it, like where they get those wagons from, who produces them, where they come from, all that.
Yeah, yeah. And then another thing that they have is a Mr. Barry Brown will be back in town, and he is the master pumpkin carver.
Don't miss the show.
No.
I think it's just so incredible. He has a great message behind it. But also he kind of tells you all the tips about pumpkin carving.
Yep.
How to carve your pumpkins, how to keep them fresh and not dying in a couple of days, which is incredible because we need to do that.
Yes. Yeah.
We need to take some notes next time we're there.
Definitely. He's been on the Today Show, is that correct? And Good Morning America.
The Tonight Show.
He's been on the Tonight Show too. Okay, so he's been on the Tonight Show. And I do remember he told us a story of a scene that he filmed for the movie The Santa Claus that got cut.
Oh, yeah.
So some of the pumpkins that he actually put into that show or movie were his, but they cut the entire scene, I guess, because I guess it didn't really relate to the Santa Claus. But
who knew pumpkin Santa?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. It's Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't on anything or something. I'm just kidding.
But he's super nice, and I would not miss that.
Yeah, it is actually a super great show, and if you can't make it this year, we did film one. It is right up here from last time. It doesn't cover everything, though. So, let's see. So we talked about the decorations, talked about the Chuckwagons, talked about Barry Brown. Also, we have Buck Taylor is going to be back. He was there last year. He is a star of the show Gunsmoke. Some of you that are watching, your grandparents may have watched it, or maybe even yourself have watched it. I know my grandpa watched it. I know my parents watched it.
I know you've watched it.
I have watched it because it's on at my grandpa's house when I go sometimes. He's also a star on Yellowstone.
Is he? Who is he?
I don't know what his character is.
Please tell us.
Yeah, please tell us in the comments below. We didn't look it up on which character he was. And then he's also a awesome watercolor artist. So he's going to be located in the Rivertown area. If you guys know where you can go meet Santa Claus, it's right next to the Tom Sawyer snacks area. There's a spot in there where you can go in, and that is where all of his stuff is going to be. So you can go in there and you can meet him.
We've never met him or went in there before. We need to do that.
We probably should. Probably should. So, okay. So one of the other things that we want to talk about, kind of decor-wise, is a section that I feel could have a little more emphasis on it.
Okay.
Personally, my opinion, and that is Foggy Hollow. I think that there could be a little bit more to it, personally. However, it is really neat. It does have fantastic lights that run all the way down to the top and fog that rolls in. I mean, it is Foggy Hollow. So, if you guys are ever at the park before this opens, and like they only run it at night time. I think it's after like 5 or 6 o'clock they started up.
I think it's dark, yeah.
So that being said, if you ever see that walkway that's right there next to Sadie's Pretzel Cafe, that is the Foggy Hollow pathway, and it connects to Pumpkin Plaza. So also in their brochure they mentioned something about it connecting to the fire district. And that is where our video cut off. Apparently my phone decided to just stop recording. So anyway, to continue on, that is the Foggy Hollow like we were talking about and how it connects to everything. And it kind of segues literally into the next thing that we are going to talk about, and that is the Pumpkin Plaza.
This is a pretty cool event. It opens up every night at 5:30 p.m.
Which is when the Foggy Hollow opens up, which we know now. That's also why we are wearing different clothes because of my phone. So also want to point that out. So anyway, continue on about the Pumpkin Plaza. Ashley?
So there is a dance party there where there are inflatable scarecrows and pumpkins. There's great photo ops. You can meet all the characters there for fall. Peter and Penelope. There's face painting. There's balloon art. And there's those fall treat foods, which are the tasting of the city section.
Oh, is that where they're going to put Taste of the City for?
That's where it was before last year, so I'm going to assume.
Well, Taste of the City was where Sadie's was all the time.
Mhm.
So, but now it's going to be back in Pumpkin Plaza.
Makes sense to me.
But it's been over by the barbecue place.
Well, maybe they'll put more
Who
booths up.
knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens there. So that being said, and talking about food and Taste of the City, that brings us into the
Tasting passport.
yes, the tasting passport. Everything is pumpkin flavored.
Yes, it's all kinds of pumpkin.
Yes.
So if you're a pumpkin connoisseur, this is your time to shine.
Yes.
They are $35. Use your season pass if you have one for a discount. Keep that in mind. But basically, you have the option of trying 5 different foods for $35.
If you haven't seen one of our tasting passport videos, they are right up here. We do a bunch of them because there's new stuff.
And we love it.
There's even some new stuff this year. Now, they always are going to have, I think, a pumpkin whoopie pie just because it's easy to do. Everybody's in the pumpkin season, and whoopie pies are kind of a thing.
The pumpkin corn dog. Don't skip it. It is one of my favorites.
It's so surprising. I can't, it just doesn't hit right with me.
It hits perfect for me.
It just doesn't hit right for me.
And then some new things that we've seen is spiced pear punch.
Yeah, that seems interesting.
I think I want to try it for sure.
I don't think you're going to like it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I just don't think you're going to like it.
And then a pulled pork pizza with apples and onions.
Oh yes, this one looks kind of interesting. I'm not a big barbecue pizza person.
I like barbecue pizza.
I know, but like this one actually, I might actually kind of like it.
I don't know, but I will say that we're really interested in this one as well because the pizza on tasting passports are a great option. It's similar to the size of a personal pizza, so he can eat half of it, I can eat half of it, and we're perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect. Now let's talk about the drinks. We will always say this: if you have a refillable drink, just pay for it. Just pay for the drink. Don't use your tasting passport for it. I don't want to say like it's a waste of your option, but it is a waste of your option. It's like $2 to $3 to use your refillable mug to get that. Whereas if you really think about the 5 options you're using, it is $7 for every item separated. Yeah. So that's kind of how we look at that.
Bang for buck.
Bang for buck, and I think that will save you more money and it will get you more food. Yeah. So, all right, and then finally, we can finish up this little mishap of a camera issue. I was so mad last night, guys. You have no idea. I was so mad. Like I got all the way through editing, and I'm like, this should not be the end of this clip, and it just stopped, and I'm like, going through my phone, thinking I accidentally deleted it or something. And no, it just said, nope, sorry. But anyway, the bonus tip that you guys have stuck around for, and that is to
always try and find Terry. So Terry loves to do different characters. Fall is very special, I feel like. Yes. Because he will dress up like a scarecrow. Yep. And he is very fun to interact when he is that character. So definitely keep an eye out for him. Try and find the scarecrow that Terry's dressed up as, okay?
Sometimes he'll find you.
Yes, but definitely make sure that you keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, definitely. He's such an awesome person to have around the parks and a real joy to have around. And he'll always say hi to you. He's so friendly. So anyway, that being said, I'm just kind of excited to get to the park.
Yes, I cannot wait. It's opening this week, guys. Let's go.
At the timing of this video, it opens like in 3 days for this. So yeah, we're going to be there, definitely. So anyway, that being said, sorry that you guys did not get a video today, which is Tuesday. You'll get it tomorrow or right now, Wednesday. I'm so sorry. We really apologize for that. Our only excuse is a technology failure. We really
happens.
It does happen. So anyway, that being said, if you guys want to keep up with more of our fall tasting stuff or fall harvest stuff or anything that we do for the fall at Silver Dollar City, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that
bell notification button, so
that you guys don't miss any more of our theme park news or any other fall stuff that we might do. Yeah. And with that,
bring on the next adventure.
Bye, guys.